Hey, 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 happy Tuesday. What's going on, CJ?
Hey, how's it going? I'm glad I made it back in time.
Absolutely. You have to share where you were here shortly. But we definitely want to welcome everyone. Thank you guys for jumping on. It is another weekly call, weekly live with myself, as well as my partner, business partner, ride or die, Carla, aka CJ.
How was your day today?
It was good. It was a good day. It really was. So it's been busy, but it's been good. So, and we want to welcome everyone. If it's your first time, or if you're new to our group, our private Facebook group, welcome.
And thank you.
Love you to be a part of the family. Hope you are, can learn some things from us, because we learn some things from you guys. For those of you that post, take action, and share what's going on in your real estate business, concerning video marketing, social media marketing, things that you guys are doing. So that's what, we've been doing this for a while. For those of you that are first time, kind of experiencing us, we've been in the business, real estate business full time for the last close to 14 years now. And Carla, that way. She's a licensed realtor. I'm currently not licensed, but working on it.
That's right.
Yeah, full service real estate.
Your birthday, right?
Yeah. On or before my birthday. That's right. Since you're putting it out there, July 28th is my birthday. So the goal is for me to have my real estate license before then. And I'm so excited. So we got a lot of things that we're doing, and I'm going to share with you guys. I've been a part of over about 800 real estate transactions since, becoming full-time.
That's a lot of transactions.
Without a license. And I'm going to share why I decided to go ahead and get my license when I get my license. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, so got that going. But before we really start digging in, because we are going to talk about how you guys can get sellers, motivated sellers to call you. So I know that you are interested in that, because that's like the number one question all the time that we get from investors, from realtors: how we get more seller leads, how we get more sellers to call us. Well, we're going to talk about that tonight. And we're going to share some things that we do, that we've done, that's effective. Okay. But before we do that, this particular live is brought to you by We're back. Our Virtual Entrepreneurs Academy we started back in 2020, right, Carla? To help other realtors and real estate investors learn how to leverage video, social media, and technology to run your real estate business virtually. Yep. So you can check that out if you guys are interested in, and we'll talk about that more towards the end. But if you guys are interested in learning and getting more information about our Virtual Entrepreneurs Academy, just let us know. So if you're here, type below, say hi. Just let us know you're here. We appreciate you being here. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. We appreciate you. And before we dig in on how to get sellers to call you, what's been going on, Carla? Where did you just come from today?
Oh, so I have a buyer who is looking to move here from El Paso, Texas, and they decided on a builder already, and they were looking for a location. So I was driving around the Collin County area with a few lots that I had to do some FaceTime walkthroughs with them for, and saw a really beautiful community in McKinney, and I can't even remember the name of it right now. I'm sorry, I had it written down. But I'll get the name and post it. It was just had some beautiful lots. It had lots that had some springs and some ponds behind them. It wasn't a huge community, but it was just really nice. And so we're seeing a lot more buyers who have said, you know what, I'm not going to even try to fight these pre-owned bidding wars. Just going to work with a builder and have my home built. So at least that's what I'm seeing.
Awesome. And Yeah, that's awesome. And this new build it's going to be a mil or a million or a little bit over $1 million build.
That's what the price tag is right now. So we'll see when they, finalize everything, what they end up doing. But it's going to be a gorgeous home on a beautiful
Oh,
lot. So I'm really excited about
that's
that.
cool. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's going to probably take a good year.
yeah,
Uh,
or more.
if not a little bit. Yeah, it'll take a minute, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And well, let's go ahead and talk about how you can get more seller leads. So one of the things, guys, that you want to incorporate if you haven't is text message marketing. So if you really want to get sellers to respond to you and get them to take action, especially for those that are interested or have been thinking about it, you really want to look at text message marketing as being a part of what you use for your marketing strategies. And here's some interesting statistics from text request, and I can share the link if you guys like. But with text message marketing, SMS, these statistics, 82% of people keep notifications turned on for text messages. 82%,
That's
95%. That's a lot. Yeah, 95% of texts come from businesses are read within 3 minutes of being sent. The average response time for a text message is 6,000% faster than email. 6,000% faster than
I
email.
believe that.
Yeah. And the average SMS campaign conversion rate is 45%.
That's pretty good.
So what does that mean? Folks are
Text.
looking at the text messages. Absolutely. And one of the things that you guys can do, and if any of you are using text message marketing in your business, comment below and let us know if you are and if it's effective for you. If you know what your response rate is or your conversion rate is, we'd love to know that. But one thing about text message marketing I can tell you is that you do have to be careful of getting numbers that are on the do not call list, registry that don't want to be called. So, you can avoid or eliminate fines, but there are services that you can get lists from that have already scrubbed those lists on those numbers that you get, or people that are not on the do not call registry. One off the top of my head that I can think about is leadmining.com with Nicholas Nick. Shout out to Nick. And there's so many others, but also how you can get a higher response rate from your text message marketing is sending a message to all of your leads, within the last 90 days or within the last 6 months. Send them a message. Send them a message that will capture their attention. And I'm going to give you an idea of what a message that you want to send. You simply want to say something like, hey, first name, hey, Carla, checking in on you and your family. I hope you're doing great. The real estate market in Miami, wherever they live, is bananas again. I'm curious, would you like to know the value of your home? Question mark. So this is an example text that will grab the attention of sellers that are thinking about selling or who really want to, maybe get the value of their property and start the conversation. But this type of message people will respond to. What are your thoughts on that, CJ?
Yeah, most definitely. Everything you said is true, is right on. And I'm surprised the amount of people who don't text or after you make a phone call who don't send a follow-up text message. I always get a response in text. Sometimes they say, who are you? Don't text me anymore. Don't call me
Right.
anymore. But I have gotten, sellers who have said, yes, I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. I'm interested in knowing what my value is. And then sometimes if they don't even respond, then you send another text message, and that may be a video that says, hey, I'm in your area showing houses. I was just checking on you to see, if you were interested in knowing what your values are or interested in selling your home or get more information, whatever it is that you feel like saying. Because they're getting them, they're looking at it, and sometimes it shows read when they send a text. It shows that they read it, so they got it. And I don't take it personal that they haven't responded. I know that is the first thing to do, is think, they got the text, so why didn't they respond? And I don't want to bother them, but if you continue to text and follow up, like once a week or once every 2 weeks, then eventually they'll respond by either stop texting, or they will say, I'm interested in, and thanks for following up with me. I was super busy, but are you available for a call?
Exactly. And this is effective for realtors. That message I just sent, realtors are investors. So, you have to think of it, on an investor perspective. It's like, well, what can I give, for free? People want to know the value of their home. A lot of people do, because, in certain markets, especially here, in 30 days, values are going up. And we recently started an ad on Facebook and Instagram with similar verbiage that I just read off. And we're getting a lot of clicks and people opting in and providing, if not their phone number, email, and property address, they're providing their email address and the property address. And guess what? Now we have them in our CRM system in a seller's campaign. And within that seller's campaign, there are messages that are going to drip on those leads over a period of time. So whenever they're ready, then they'll take action. But the thing is, we now have these leads in our database. So, and as they come in with phone numbers, we call them. Even though they're going into the CRM system, you call those folks. And when you call them, you can say, hey, this is Lolita. I see that you recently opted in to get an updated,
a home value report.
Yeah, home value report to see, what your property is worth. Are you thinking about selling? And that right there opens up the conversation. And, sellers will start talking to you, say, yeah, well, we've been talking about it. We've been thinking about it. This is a crazy market. And yep, it sure is. And yada, yada, yada. But very effective. And again, it's very simple, and I can post it, for those of you that want it. Hey.
What, the ad for the Instagram ad that you made?
Yep.
Yeah.
Similar version. I read off. It's getting a ton of clicks, and it's getting also sellers to opt in.
Right.
Because they're curious. They want to know.
They want to know.
Yep.
And also calling and just asking if they receive the home value report is, a good way to transition into, are you interested in selling? Because sometimes like our CRM system sends it, but sometimes they don't. They didn't get it, or they didn't, think to look for it. So it's a good transition for it.
Exactly. So yeah, you're right. Don't assume. You always want to follow up, especially when you get phone numbers. And for you investors out there, an idea for leads, just to get an idea of leads that you can get, PropStream. A couple of weeks back, we talked about pre-probate leads that now you have access to, where they're homeowners that have passed away, but the property is still in their name. So you don't know if it's in pre-probate, and you can skip trace that list and find the owner's either spouse information, if they have kids, maybe their kids' information, and just the next of kin, so that you can reach out to them and kind of start building a rapport and talk to them and say, hey, I see that there's the property here at 123 Main Street. That we're interested in buying? Are you all interested in selling? And that just kind of opens up the conversation. So if you're an investor, you can get pre-probate lead off of PropStream, or PropStream has like 7 or 8 other motivated lead types. Skip trace them using direct skip. And I have the links to the resources, around this video, if you guys want to, take action and do that. And you can you can call them manually. Once you get the skip list back, you can call them manually, or you can use a service like lead mining, and just go ahead and outsource that for cold callers. and also text message marketing. All right. And other things that you can offer of value in your text message marketing is a free consultation.
Well,
So,
before you go into the consultation, can I add a little script for calling
absolutely.
probates? So
Yes.
once, when you do get them on the phone, with probates, it's a sensitive issue because usually that means that someone has passed. And so a lot of times, you know, you may or may not get 5 seconds on the phone. But one good way to roll in to have a conversation with someone is by personalizing the issue, because we've all lost someone that we've cared about. Whether you've had to sell property or not, you still know what it feels like to have to go through that. So you just pull up those feelings. And usually when I call, or when we call, we usually start off with hi, my name is Carla. I received your number that you may have some property available. And I specialize in helping families such as yourself go through a difficult time like this. And so I was just calling you to see if I could be of service to you, something like that. And then usually that'll start, them opening up, because probates are really strange. If you jump in and you have a property for sale, and then they're like, well, yeah, we're not ready, and we don't want to, we're not ready to sell. And then they're just done with
How
them.
dare you? And they cuss you out. Right.
That's right. And they're done talking to you. So just to share.
Yeah. And actually, that's another, call that we can do on a Tuesday night is maybe, I don't know, role play or give some examples of
Scripts.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, with sellers.
I did have one of my
because-
mentees ask for that. She
Mhm.
asked for like a conversation with the buyer, what you would say. So that would be a good script to make.
Absolutely. So yeah, we can do that maybe on a upcoming live that we do.
Yeah.
Because it's for each lead type for sellers is different. So if somebody going through a divorce, then and you're talking to somebody else that, like Carla said, it's it's pre-probate, and the owner inherited the property from a family member that just passed away. So there's a way that you can you talk to sellers. But just like Carla gave that example, it's, if you just keep in mind, it's just having a conversation and listening and matching their energy. Those are some really good tips when you're talking to sellers and building that rapport early on. So, and some other ideas that for text message marketing, if you want to send a text message and just kind of do a follow-up, you can also notify your sellers of maybe changes in the market that directly impact your target market area.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you're providing value. An example of that would be, hey, this is Lo here. Hope you and your family well. Have you heard the latest news of such and such that's changing, that's going to impact homeowners?
Oh, homeowners. Yeah.
So if you have a question, give me a call. Let's talk about it. So they're like, yeah, what's going on? What change is going on now?
Yeah.
And they'll reach out and call you or text you back and want to set something up. Another thing that you can do is share with them maybe a tip or two on how they can sell their house themselves and make more money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and again, it starts a conversation. Who doesn't want to save more money? So if somebody's thinking about selling their house and they get that text message and it's like, I wonder what they have to say. Let me give them a call. And the next thing you know, you're sharing all this awesome information and helpful tips to help them. And then they realize, you know what? I really don't want to do all that. Mm-hmm. So how can you help us do it? We want to outsource it to you. We want to give it to you.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, those are just some additional tips on using text message marketing and messages that you can send. But you will definitely, obviously can't guarantee, but I can definitely almost guarantee that you will get a pretty strong response rate, and 40 to 45% is common if you do it the way that we just kind of shared in the tips above. And again, if you're just jumping on, you can definitely go back and re-listen to the script that we shared, and also the text that you can use to touch a list, maybe a list that you haven't followed up with in few months or even 6 months. If it's been longer than 3 months, I would even do a short video. Get your phone and do a quick video.
Mhm.
Hi, this is Lolita. Hope you and your family are well.
Mhm.
I wanted to let you know that the market here in Dallas is crazy. The values are continuing to go up. If you're interested in seeing if your property value has gone up, give me a call. Or would you be interested? So question form is always good. Boom, shoot it from your phone. Keep it 30 seconds, under 60 seconds, and send it to them. So it's effective. Carl, do you want to add anything on that?
No, I think you covered it perfectly.
Sweet. So I hope those tips were helpful. I see we got folks on. We appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you're watching the replay, thank you. If you have any questions, post them below. We'll make sure and answer those. Also, guys, before we get out of here, I do want to real quick just share, and we're gonna start promoting this a little bit more over the next few weeks. But I've been invited to speak at the Sub-2 Palooza with Mr. William Tingle. He's a legend with the subject to investing, and there's going to be there's going to be a nice lineup of us that will be a part. I will be teaching on video, social media marketing to help scale your real estate business, and you have others that will be a part. Other awesome individuals in our industry. Burton from PropStream is going to be there. He's excellent. Charles, the mad scientist. Blair will be there. And the list goes on. I won't read off everybody. You can see them there, but I'll share the link that you guys can check it out. Come and join us in September. Come and join us September 9th and 10th. I cannot wait. We're going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're going to be teaching and we're going to have a good time. So it's going to be 2 days. And some of the things that you're going to be learning, create a deal structure using social media in your real estate business. I'll be teaching that. Inexpensive lead generation, creating systems in your business, how to minimize taxes, and so on and so on.
That's a good one. How to minimize taxes.
How to minimize taxes, yes. How to make PropStream bark like a dog and generate more leads than you can imagine.
That's funny.
I like the title. I know I just saw that.
That's funny.
12 lifestyles, how just buying one house a month can generate $600K per year in income. So yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So hopefully you guys can make it. Again, we'll if you want to come hang out with us and some other great folks, September 9th and 10th. All right, and I'll provide the link. So Carla, anything else?
Looking forward. You know what? I meant to add this to the text message because something when you do when you do send a message, you want to send who you are. And because these are people who don't know who you are at all. And you call them, you send them a text message. So I like sending my Savvy card, SAVVY card.com. And I don't know if it can see it here, but
go up a little bit closer. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, okay. There you go. Yep.
This is my Savvy card, and it's just a link that I will put with my text. So that way, if they say, let me see who this is, then they can click on my social media sites and take a look. They can text, they can email me from here. So it's just something that kind of personalizes you even more when you send your text message.
And helps you to stand out.
Yeah.
It helps you to stand out. If you guys can keep in mind, and I was on a mastermind call just yesterday. And one of the key things that the speaker was sharing with us marketing is all about standing out and being consistent and being, present, being in front where people can see you on a consistent basis and standing out. That's it. And everything else under that is just learning how to do it the right way by leveraging video marketing, social media marketing, and technology. So the better you are at having a good, solid brand, being consistent with being and staying visible and standing out, then you'll never run out of leads. You'll never run out of business. So it won't be a problem. And you'll find yourself being referred. You're being referred more, just by your peers, by family. And we get it all the time. So we get referrals from, our network of team members, family, um, people that don't know us, that have been following us for a long time, that have seen us, be consistent, that'll send us DMs and say, hey, I got a family member, a cousin, blah, blah, blah. That's it. So, and with text message marketing, what we just talked about, that's one of the best ways and the quickest ways that you can get sellers' attention that's interested in selling, that will respond. Because I read the statistics off in the beginning, you got 89%, 95% of folks that's checking their messages within 3 minutes that respond. So it's effective, so you want to use it. Cool.
Most definitely. And I think, what's great about these calls with us is that we show you two very different type of personalities. And you can, see yourself on one continuum to the other. If you're someone who is, outgoing and you love being in front of the camera, then that's a great opportunity for you to shine and just, show out, do whatever, and allow people to know your personality. Or if you're like me and a little more reserved and, then you can, do the things that we share, use the savvy card. You can just do it however it's you. The great thing about it is there's no competition because it's you and one can be you. So we'll always say that because it's true.
Absolutely. You're your own competition.
That's right.
At the end of the day, you are. Nobody else is. It's you. So awesome. Well, again, guys, I hope this was helpful. We appreciate you as always. If you have not joined our private Facebook group, Video Marketing Strategies for Realtors and Real Estate Investors, please do. We'll have to have you over every Tuesday. We are doing a Q&A there. And once a month, we'll pop in, and also on my YouTube channel like we are tonight. What's up, all my YouTube family, as well as YouTube. Real Estate Today group. Ooh. Yes. So we appreciate you guys. And if there's nothing else, I guess we're going to end it for the night. But again, if you have any questions, just type them below. We'll answer them. And as always, take action. Everybody have a good night.